Oh, who are you? Who are you? Oh no, I'm not Mama. Oh no.
What?
I think I have a baby goose.
Your baby goose is tired.
He's taking shade.
Oh, here comes another one. It's up around the bed there. You can just see it over the top.
Oh, a little goose. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, little fella, I'm going the other way. I hope your mama finds you. Oh, I'm hiking here on the Ice Age Trail this morning. My brother Sundance in Greenbush back there and Parnell segments. Oh, man. I think there's a bench up ahead. Oh, a little mosquito just got me. Hey everybody, it's Huck here. Man, oh man, what a winter it's been, but it's behind me now, thank goodness. Long overdue for a video, and I got some exciting news to share, so I gotta take a minute and just tell you a little bit about what I'm gonna be doing this year. Things are moving so fast now. I got, well, let's start at the beginning actually. For decades, my brother Sundance and I, we've been camping and hiking and road tripping together, and we've always talked about this one specific spot in the world that we both would love to go and hike through and explore. And for years we talked about this, and we realized if we just keep talking about it and hoping about it, and it's never going to happen. So we made a pact. We said in 5 years, we're going to go to this particular spot, and well, that was 5 years ago. By the end of this week, I'm gonna be officiating a wedding, and then the very next day, hopping on an airplane with Sundance, and we're flying to Dublin, Ireland. So in just a couple of days, I'll be there, and that's the spot we both had dreamed about, Scotland and Ireland. So what we're gonna do is, we'll fly into Dublin, and we'll have our hiking gear with us, and head up to the Mourne area of outstanding natural beauty. Like, that's the name of it. So there's some trails up in there, and it's like Northern Ireland, you know? So like, man, just dreamed of this. And from there, work our way up to Bushmills, up along the Giant's Causeway. So after about a week in Ireland, exploring the Antrim Coast and the Mourne Mountains area, we will head down to Belfast and catch a ferry over to Scotland, to Glasgow. And man, from there, we're gonna head up to Fort William, I believe is the town. And we're gonna hike one of the great trails of Scotland, the Great Glen Way. Now they call all of their trails ways over there, which I kind of like, it's nice. So we'll be not really hiking any trails, but hiking a bunch of ways this year. And the Great Glen Way runs from Fort William up to Inverness, along the Loch Ness, and I don't even know much about all of these areas, just been rooting around over the winter researching, but we'll hike that trail together. The Great Glen Way, Sundance and I will complete, and that'll probably take a week. After that, it'll be the parting of ways. My brother's gonna have to fly on back home, but I'm gonna stick around, because like, half the trouble is just getting there. I want to explore it a little bit. I'm going to head over to Glasgow, I think, and then hike the West Highland Way. And that runs up through the Highlands and ends up at Fort William, actually, where we will have started the Great Glen Way. So I'll be back in Fort William at the end of the West Highland Way. And again, maybe that's a week, 6, 7 days, maybe tops. Ben Nevis is the biggest mountain in Great Britain, and that's right outside of there. I might like to climb up on that if I can. Kind of depends on the weather. And then, I guess after the West Highland Way, oh my goodness, this is gonna be one of my, this is the one trail in Scotland that I really want to hike. I'm gonna head over to, along the west coast, I think is Helensburgh, is the name of a little town. And there begins the John Muir Way. Yeah, that guy, John Muir Way. It heads from Helensburgh all the way across Scotland to Dunbar. And that's a town where John Muir was born. And I don't know, he's been one of my heroes. If you watched any of my videos, you certainly know that by now. And seems like all the places I'm hiking, he's always had a foot in before me. This is another one. He came to America when he was like 10 or something like that with his dad, and they settled in Wisconsin, and I've explored their homestead and everything else in the past. And so this trail, I don't feel this is gonna have the big old wildness of the PCT or the savageness of the AT, but man, there's gonna be history here. John Muir and like all of the history of Scotland in crossing that country. I'll get to see it. I'm pretty excited for that. And the geology of Scotland too is amazing. There's fault lines. The last glaciation ran through there. As you know, I hiked the Ice Age Trail, and man, I do love those glacial geologies. There's fault line up on there. Look on the map of Scotland, that top looks like a big crack running through it. That's a fault. And that's where the Great Glen Way goes. Man, just so much I've been wondering about over there too. Like probably the thing I wonder about the most is the forest walkers. In my mind, I think Scotland would be a perfect place for forest walkers, but I don't know. You don't hear about them, so maybe they're not there. Only one way to find out, and that's to go there and check. So that's probably my biggest wonder. It's got to be, do they got forest walkers? And if so, what do they call them? A lot of folks call them daddy long legs here, or harvest men. I don't know, what do they call them? So that's the plan, I guess. I plan on pretty much just documenting it the way that I do. All the little things that I see, I can't wait to share. This is gonna be fun. So I hope you guys join me, and like I said, I'll be doing my regular thing, I think, hopefully every day or two, putting up a video, and I can't wait. For now, that's about it. Look out, Ireland, Scotland. End of this week, old Huck and Sundance are flying out. So, till the next one, happy hiking, everybody.